Are we live? Are we live? Where's the music? Play. We're going live. Stand by. Stand by for live. I'm all... Is that the scoop?
I'm finished with you. Listen, I'm finished with you.
Wait a minute. I lost.
Wow.
I lost my. Oh. I lost myself. I'm trying to turn that music down. Can you hear it?
Yeah. It's going wild.
Oh, it's at 29%. I'll bring it down to 10. My headphones are all bundled up.
What happened?
Well, they were in my pocket. I don't usually use wired headphones, but apparently. Oh, are we trending?
Are we trending?
I don't care.
Hi, everybody. I don't care, everybody.
Wow, look at you. You're glowing.
I got my little light with me. I'll make it brighter so I'm whiter.
Yeah.
I'm all tangled up. Hi, everybody.
I love
Thanks
the
for
music.
coming in. We've got a little music for you as we start things up on today's broadcast. I'm Lucky Leary, and that's
I'm
BScoop.
the BScoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
don't
one
get
of
it
us
twisted.
is on anesthesia. You'll have to guess. Stay tuned.
You'll have to guess which one is on anesthetic. It's probably me again.
Again, you've been on this, and I put on some beautiful...
I've been on this for days, hours. I don't think I've taken one day off, actually.
I've got the Beehive lip balm that I'm wearing, not sponsored, which looks ridiculous.
Look at your hand. It's still from the fight you had earlier today. We'll have to tell everybody
cheat.
all about that. With,
Yes. Well, I'm
that
from
fight
a
with the trans
neighborhood
person.
code. It's so funny you say that. I was watching a live earlier, which is why I didn't go to sleep. That went on for like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it was with a guy who was fighting just about that.
Oh, wow. Was it a he, she, they, them, a they, zoo?
Well, it was like I don't know, to be honest with you, now that you say that. But it was somebody who just didn't understand what trans is, and it's just... And one person was an expert. They themselves were trans.
Good. Yeah. Well, it's nice that they have experts, because most of the lives I go to, nobody's an expert.
Yeah. Well, this person is like...
I'm no expert. I know that.
The big live... I forget her name.
Yeah.
I follow her, though. She's wonderful.
I don't think I told you. I did a white privilege live one time, and I went into it, and I knew exactly... No, I know. It's funny, and it sounds crazy, but everyone should listen. Everyone should really go, even if you don't agree with that kind of a statement. But there's a whole point behind that whole... When they put up, you have white privilege.
Yeah.
That in itself is the lesson. I'll just leave it at that, kind of, even though it's very vague as to what actually occurs.
But, so you belong to a white supremacy group? Is that what you just said?
Correct.
BScoop, I'm seeing double. Is that a symptom of something? Oh, no.
What?
I'm seeing double. Is that a symptom of anything?
I don't know. Non-binary Rob said he wants to come in.
Oh, come on in.
Sure, all are welcome.
Did you let him in?
Sure.
I thought it said you did. Jesus, I'm dying of heat up here. Come on in. We'd love to hear from you.
How are you?
We support all
That's right.
people. I should
The
have
other
put this
problem is,
laptop up.
well, they said their name is Bob. Bob, if you're having problems connecting, it's okay. Something's going
It
on with
could
the
be
app.
me.
So let me disconnect,
Well,
come back in, I'll let
yeah.
you into the room. Hold on.
I'm
It's
connected.
can you hear us?
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm
What's
good.
going on?
How are you? Not much.
Oh gosh, what
You
is
wanted
today?
to
Today's
come in
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh, I lost you. I'm here.
He's here. He's here. There he is.
I'm here. Am I back? I dropped you.
What's that?
I dropped you.
Oh, that's all right.
So is
Dropped myself.
oh, did the guest leave?
No.
Oh no, he's there. How
No,
are you
they're
doing,
right here.
guest?
Yeah, isn't
Okay, I
that
didn't
nice?
see them. I may be
Yeah.
having heat stroke, so just bear
Uh-oh.
with me.
Well, you've got the temperature up to like 5,000.
God have mercy. What is happening? Oh
Oh my
God, I
goodness.
look thinner already after that
Yeah.
cleanse last night.
See that?
Could be this filter.
It could be.
Wait a minute.
Oh
Oh
my
no, it's
God.
off.
What is it?
You know, you can shape your face. Look at how my jawline goes in and out. You see it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got smooth at 100%
I
because
think
this is what I
so.
really look like. Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
the eyes are big.
See, what's real anymore, I suppose.
I know. Honestly,
I don't know.
it's funny. There's a glare on these glasses though from my little light. Maybe I'll put it on the first setting
Oh yeah.
because I'm a ghost anyway. We're just
I
having
hear
a
you.
good time. It's Wednesday, January
Yeah.
29th, East Coast time, 4:11 p.m. And we're wondering how's everybody doing today. It's been quite a week, quite a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Lots going on. UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
There was a big announcement yesterday. I was mobile and we were covering it live. BScoop.
I went
And
live right away with that
yeah.
whole thing because we were following it for so long.
And basically, what did we hear? We heard that they were
That it was the
authorized,
FAA. The FAA was controlling these drones,
causing all the trouble.
causing all this trouble this whole time. It was the FAA.
I want to put this up there so they can see the see the Lucky Leary and BScoop.
B. Yeah.
And
So
it snowed here in the Northeast,
Yeah.
New England, and yeah, I was in a big fight, and
Yeah.
they got me. It was more not so much a fight, but more of like a West Side Story ballet. There's a lot of
It
pirouettes.
was wonderful.
Oh, it was wonderful, wonderful
It's
stuff.
fantastic.
I am so warm up here. I gotta plug this in.
I know. You have to open up a window, let the
I've
cold
got
Arctic
two of them
breeze
open.
come blasting through.
I got two of them in. Two of them
People
open
say,
now.
why do you have all these windows open?
I know it. They might call the police. Can I see what's
Well, as long
happening
as you're not
here?
outside whistling like somebody was earlier. Right.
A lot of construction going on. Where are people joining us from? All over the world. We have fans on in Europe, UK, Massachusetts, New England, New
Japan.
Jersey, Japan, Canada that join us. So tell us where you're from, or maybe where you're going. Are you traveling somewhere? Are you in a Winnebago? Could you
Yeah.
pick me up? I saw a nice Winnebago. I
Pick us
brought my
all
car
up.
to the mechanic, and he had a Winnebago in the back. I saw it from behind.
Really?
And I said, I think I could go on a trip in that.
Oh, for sure.
But I didn't speak to him. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with my car.
Oh, really?
Well, they said like every light came on, or every code, every error code. I said, well, does that mean everything's wrong? You know, it's got a lot of mileage on
They
it.
just probably hit clear.
They did, and they said when it comes back on, bring it in.
Oh, I should have brought that today when I saw you, but I didn't. I forgot about that.
Well, but the car was already with them, which is fine.
Oh,
and I
that's
think
true.
your thing would do the same thing they were going to do, right? I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure there wasn't a, mechanical error that was going to between here and the Cape,
Oh, I know.
I'd be in a ditch, what was I going to say? But so they cleared it, and like I said, they said bring it in again, but we'll see
Oh
if
yeah.
it works.
Oh, where did our guests go? They left already.
I guess.
I was gonna. We should have them do an
Well,
introduction, maybe, but
well, he got or they got very bored with what we were saying and
maybe,
doing.
yeah.
Apparently,
I think they picked up on something I might have said,
we're
and
well,
they
we're not
thought the
gonna.
wrong. They thought this was a kind of a different type of live. It's yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Did I miss something? Then I was untangling my earphones.
No, I think they just misinterpret. I think everyone misinterprets what the whole stinking live is about.
Oh, 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 oh,
Because we
oh,
were making
oh.
fun of kind of like everybody. But that's
Oh,
what we
yeah.
do. So
Yeah. We make fun of everybody in a very
every
loving
side. Oh yes. Meanwhile, we hate
way.
you
I can
all.
hear myself. Oh, it's weird.
Is your grandmother still alive?
Is there an echo?
No, but his name
Okay.
was
Filter
non-binary Bob. I wanted
comments.
to know if he
Oh.
was legitimately non-binary because I wanted to hear from somebody that was non-binary. So that was interesting.
Maybe he was going to tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
That would have been nice.
But again, I was in that white privilege live, and it was interesting because two people went absolutely
Oh.
wild. So it's an interesting thing to sit through, and yeah,
Do you think that's
I
why
went
he
through
got
them
the wrong
before though,
impression?
because I worked in corporate. What's that?
Do you think that's why our non binary guest got the wrong impression?
Maybe, possibly. I guess it triggers people. I don't know why it triggers people so much when they say you've got white privilege.
Boy, I'm trying to keep hydrated. I'm drinking some
Yeah.
Gatorade water.
What are you drinking? Not enough.
It's apparently Propel. It's kiwi strawberry.
No, that is good for you.
This
Yeah.
I was drinking my drink last night, and then I was
Look
chasing
at
it
tease.
with this.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I
Don't
drink
tell
a
me
whole
what's
glass of that
relevant and
stuff.
what's not.
Well, Judge, you'll be the judge of that.
I don't
I
care.
drink. Been around enough, you bastards. Hollywood for years.
See,
We're
this whole
broadcasting
app
live
is.
from Boston, Mass. Welcome.
That's right. Welcome.
What? It's gone. It's gone wild. There's something going on in the comments.
No, I was gonna say, um, the app itself is just gone crazy. It needs someone needs to buy this app, get it back into the app store, which is going to take time probably in itself, and
Yeah.
get an
What's the
update because
latest? What
it's
have you
very,
heard?
it's very. I've heard nothing now. There's rumors of Apple, Microsoft, but Microsoft has been there for a while. I think it might end up with Oracle. I don't know.
Wow.
Nobody
Did that
seems
come
to
in?
care. Everyone's arguing with each other. They're all arguing
I
on a
know.
platform that very well could just disappear and take their, everything away from them.
Well, I'll tell you something interesting. I think we touched upon this, but one of the Canadian, I think he's a travel influencer. He was talking about how different it was when everybody in the US was shut off from using the app. And
Hmm.
he's still kind of talking about it because he was able to connect with other Canadians that he probably wouldn't see because there's so many in the US taking for page and all of that.
Right.
I mean, people from like Australia. And now that we're back, it's a lot of that arguing, as you were saying, B Scoop. He noticed
Right.
that there was much less yelling, screaming with the Americans off the app. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it is funny. Yeah. Well, I think we're all, there's just so much, though, that we have shoved into our daily lives here, though. I feel like,
Yeah,
it's,
it's too much.
there's no one to really point a finger at. It's kind of, we all kind of do it to ourselves, I guess, in a way, but we all rely on this system, whether or not you believe you do or you don't, but you do. Like, do you not turn a light bulb
Yeah.
on? Okay, then that's part of the system, you know, right?
Everything's connected.
It's all
Everything's
connected.
connected.
And they've got us crazy with everything. It's,
the drones.
I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, they got us right, exactly. Stupid drones, and then it turns out it's the FAA. Like, really? Come on. Now no one even gives a sneeze what it is. But I said, see, that's exactly how I would have played it. I would have said, just say the FAA authorized it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what happens.
I'm looking at some things behind the scenes here.
Oh, and who's there? The wizard. I kind of wish that person stayed. I
It's-
wanted to hear what they had to say. I wanted to get yelled at or something.
I know. Well, I don't know if they were going to yell, but they may have taught a. I try to be respectful of
Well,
everybody's.
they might have heard me say you got into a fight with the trans. That's why.
Oh, I was listening. I see that. I was. Wasn't me. I didn't. What do you? How do you?
Hada.
Oh no, I am very much a trans supporter. I'm putting it on all my
Oh,
bios. In the bio, I put the trans flag with an ally and
are you a
fist
trans?
up. I'm a supporter. I'm a trans supporter. I mean, I support trans,
Right.
twinks, jocks. I'm a jock supporter.
A jockstrap supporter.
Yes, exactly. You get it. I knew you'd get it, basically.
We love it.
4:20 on the East Coast.
420,
Here we
lot of
are.
nonsense.
Yep.
Lot
TikTok
lot of
Live.
phony baloney. Where are we at with things in life?
Well, everything is happening. There was a big news conference earlier.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't quite understand. It was an elderly man. He looked very
Uh-oh.
sick. He was talking slow.
Yeah.
His skin was orange.
Oh,
It wasn't
my
making a
God.
lot of sense. So I couldn't even tell you what was said. But that's part of what happened.
Oh boy.
There were memos that were sent and then rescinded. Then said, then there was a press con. Then this, that. We were upside
boop.
down.
And a blink.
And yeah, something to do with Venezuela. I don't know.
Oh, la 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 la.
Da.
Oh, what was that sound?
Magic, it says.
Magic. Was that you on your end?
Yeah.
If you see Joe Mama, get him in here. We have to question him about these UFOs. I mean, not UFOs, these FAA drones.
Yeah. Hey, what's
Joe.
his name? Joe Mama.
Joe Mama,
Over here.
get over here.
Oops. I almost swiped out of the app.
Uh-oh. Don't
It's-
do that.
It's so sensitive.
It is. It's very sensitive.
Is my stream clear? I'm not in the best area for
Well,
Wi-Fi.
I was going to say, there's a few times it glitched a little there, like it did a little hiccup of like a pause. Yeah,
let me,
but it's been fine so far.
Let me see if I turn off the Wi-Fi.
Oh, I don't think that helps anybody turning off the Wi-Fi.
Well, it's interesting because the Wi-Fi here is slower than my cellular phone data.
So maybe it
That
does
makes any
that.
sense.
Wait, does
I-
it come with the building though, their Wi-Fi?
No, not at all. She has Verizon 5G home internet. It's just a box.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why it's not great. Plus, she gets it
right, because
at
it's like a
discount.
cellular signal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She gets it
see?
at a discount, and I
Yeah.
think they're not giving her the full speed, or maybe again, it could be the area is just not.
It's not.
Not
First of
great.
all, you have to be really close to those 5G towers, those little beacons that they've got.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that's why, I had from my mother the T-Mobile version, which is a bigger
Right.
box, but she was on the 5th floor, not too far from here, and we had excellent
Mm-hmm.
service. I still have that with me down in
Right.
the other place, but I don't use it that much because we have like gigabyte whatever down there. But yeah, the T-Mobile stuff was flying. This not so
Yeah.
much.
oh yeah,
A lot of buffering.
yeah, it's the buffering, right? Yeah, from time to time.
And also, I mean, there are a lot of Wi-Fi networks. Obviously, like everyone has everything's Wi-Fi or, so there's a lot of radio traffic that could also
Yeah,
interfere with each other.
That'll slow it down.
Yeah.
That'll definitely
Because,
slow it down.
I mean, this is a small place and like you go in the next room and it barely gets the signal. And I'm like, how
Yeah.
can that be,
Oh, this'll piss the somebody
We're
off. There you
talking
go.
tech talk with BScoop And
So it's so funny. I'll go into the other people like BL.
I liked BScoop. Coop. Hey,
Yeah,
Coop.
BScoop. I just like B. I might just change it to the letter B, but the
Yeah.
alphabet might sue me, you know?
I like bullshit Scoop.
Yeah.
He's got the bullshit
Yeah.
scoop.
Now hold on. Did you Little House on the Prairie is making a comeback with Netflix?
No,
Yeah, that just came out today.
they're
Yeah.
they're rebooting it.
It's a reboot and it's gonna go right to the Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah. What do you think of that?
with the original Laura Ingalls or what?
I don't know. They didn't say.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Do you remember how the original series ended?
Uh,
It was
it
on for like, I don't know, 10 years or
it
more,
was
I
on for
think.
it's like a Friends thing. It just went on and on and on.
Yeah, and then like even I think Michael Landon left, and it continued with
Oh, I thought
the
they killed
daughter.
him off. No, I'm thinking of Stairway
No.
to Heaven, probably.
Well, you're thinking that yes, he died in actual real life during that show.
Yeah.
I'm finished with you. Listen, I'm finished with you.
Done. Done.
Well, anyway, the Little House on the Prairie
Little House on the
series,
Prairie is coming back.
it basically ended with, time was passing, and sort of modern times were coming into play. Modern technologies, modern housing was being built as the story went along, but a developer was coming to buy the whole town from underneath everybody. And everybody was all upset, but there was
Yeah.
nothing they could do. He was a big banker or whoever he was. So what did they decide to do? Are you sitting down,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Coop?
I am.
The townspeople blew up every house
What?
Yep, they blew them to smithereens. So they actually blew up the sets of the houses in the show as for the last episode.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Do you remember that at all?
No. I
And
never
when
watched, I never watched it. I just have seen
oh,
reruns.
why'd you bring it up?
Because I saw it online and I said, oh, well, isn't that interesting? Aren't they all dead anyway? Why would they bring back the show? I mean,
Yeah, most of them
it
are.
was Michael who was the star of the show, and then that little
Yeah.
bitch that was on that played the evil
Oh.
little snot, the bad seed.
Oh, she became a star. She's
Oh,
still
did she?
around, I think.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she became like the star of the show, especially as it went on.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
As the story, Michael Landon, I
Yeah.
said, I think, and the wife kind of were written out of the show.
Okay.
And it was this girl and the other one, they kind of became the story, the main leads. I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I didn't watch it religiously. There are people that go to
Okay.
conventions for this. Do you know this?
Are you serious? What do you wear?
Yeah.
Like a little Handmaid's Tale outfit or
You
something?
do.
And
You do. You wear a Handmaid's Tale outfit, nothing to turn people on. But they go and they pretend that they're these
You're
people.
just being disingenuous, man. You can't be better
So-
than me.
So the Little House on the Prairie is getting a reboot. Well, they're rebooting everything.
yeah, everything's getting a reboot. There's a sequel to this. There's a prequel to that. There's a hold on this. There's a grab on that. It's wild. So I don't know. And same with Legally Blonde. They're going to do a series, and it's going to be called L, and it's a prequel leading up to Legally Blonde.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. They were going to make a third movie before the lockdown of Legally
Really?
Blonde. Yeah. Reese Witherspoon announced it. Just a picture of her she was like in a swimming pool with a pink swimsuit, and it just
Yeah.
said like 3, and then the lockdown came and 5
That's
years went
right.
by, and, everybody
Isn't
got,
that interesting? Everything's
Yeah,
like
got-
a TV show or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Something just came across my
What is
Channel
it?
5 app. I don't know. Do you see this?
Oh.
6 minutes ago? The president is opening the detention center at Guantanamo Bay to hold 30,000 migrants.
Oh, yes. I
So,
did see that. So we're
those
going
of
to
you-
house them after all.
Well, Guantanamo Bay, and those of you that are interested in history and Civil War, get ready apparently we're heading there full steam. Anybody here with a hag?
Educate us. Educate us.
I don't even. Oh, no wonder I can't see. Those are the wrong glasses. I always got the wrong
And
glasses.
you're in charge of the screens.
I know it. I'm trying to run the show. I can't see. I'm saying,
Oh
why
my
can't I
gosh.
see anything? These are the wrong glasses. Somebody's fooling around with me because there's nobody else here.
No, I
Let me
don't think
see.
so. Probably
I wonder.
not.
Isn't that awful? I couldn't see anything. I thought it was me.
That's too
Well, it is
funny.
me, but. Anyway, yeah, so breaking news. Oh, God, there we go. Hey, BScoop. Wow, it's you.
It's me. Wait, what are they saying? Hey.
Why is that so loud in my ears? Is it loud for you?
I don't. No, it's not. No.
I must have this too loud then. Yeah. What are they saying? Well, that's just the headline. Let me tap on
It's
it.
just the headline, right? I'm sure it's on all the major networks.
Yeah, it's just breaking like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Because what time is it now?
Oh,
It's 4:30. So yeah, the news will be coming on.
yeah.
You know. So they're
Yeah.
going to be doing that. We got. What about Little House on the Prairie? Maybe they'll ship them over there.
Maybe they'll film it there. Maybe that would be a different house on the prairie, wouldn't it?
What they should do is film at Gitmo
Yes.
and make a series out of it. There you go, free.
I think you have something there. They should
do,
do
I
it in a
think.
reality
Why not?
series.
Why not? And then we can really keep an eye on things.
Oh, here's former Senator Bob Menendez. You remember him. He got sentenced today to 11 years in federal prison on the bribery case.
Oh.
And good luck to him.
Wait, remind me of that one though. I see. There's so
well,
much going on.
There's too many things. He was the one that had like all the like cash and gold bars in his apartment.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Democrat too, by the way. Just to put it out there. So, happens to the best of us. Sometimes you
yeah,
just get caught with
everyone-
your gold bars down. you
Yeah,
know?
that's true. Don't leave them out too long.
Jesus, is this a long
Your Willy
article?
Wonka bar.
Oh, this isn't even the right story. No wonder I'm
Oh, my
scanning the
goodness.
story and it's not
So
the
he
right
had
story.
he had golden chocolate bars with a golden ticket.
Yeah, I think, he
Went to
probably
prison.
wanted to go to Willy Wonka's
He wanted to go
factory.
to Willy's Land. Now, why did they not ever make a Willy Land? I mean, that would seem pretty
Oh,
wild.
Willy Land, they do. You didn't hear of it?
No, are you serious? Wait,
It's a private men's club, yeah. They have them
where's
in
this?
Providence, Rhode Island,
Okay,
Fort
I'm
Lauderdale.
gonna have to go and check this out. and do
Yeah,
a full
I'll send
report.
you the link. Yeah, the Willy
You-
Club. I think it has
The
a
Willy
different
Club.
name, but it's the same
Oh,
idea.
okay.
I
The
can't.
Willy Wonka Club.
I am a mess.
The Willy
do I
Wonka
look?
Club.
That was a good one.
Oh boy,
What else is
it's all
happening? here?
downhill.
Yeah, it's all downhill. Let's look at the news, people, shall
Well,
we? Da
and
da
then
da da da.
Did we talk about the rapper from Detroit that's suing Lyft? She's going to be
Oh,
sued
yeah,
for millions
tell
of
us
dollars,
about
I
that,
guess.
yeah.
I don't know what the latest is with that.
Oh,
I think somebody must have called a car for her. I don't know.
I thought you had it up there. I only saw a little
No,
piece of it earlier. I was busy all day, but I did see something about it. But or people were talking about it. Actually, might have been on TikTok, and
Yeah.
I don't know what the gist of it was.
Well, people are
But
now
I got
saying
a
she's
good
known
look
for
at the
doing
person.
this. People are saying
I was
that.
gonna say
Yeah.
something didn't seem right.
Yeah.
Something did not seem right with the little bit that I had seen.
Correct. You saw the full clip, whatever is being shown, circulated?
No, I heard them talking about it.
Yeah.
Can we get the clip? Let's see.
Sure. Try to bring it up
I
on
don't
your
know
other
the
screen
name of
there. I know you've got about 50 screens over there right now, and
Yeah. What should I? How do I look? I think I just put in rapper.
yeah, just write in Lyft. Rapper and Lyft. That's all you need to put
I
in.
just put in
It'll-
lift and one's coming in 3 minutes.
There you go. What? That'll be $85.62.
Detroit rapper. Let's see.
But no, people are now saying online she's known for doing this. So I don't know if Lyft will,
Yeah.
give it too much
I
credit
mean, you
with
can't
their legal
just.
team or what. I mean, I don't know.
If it was staged, I mean, you can't be doing these things.
Well, let's just
Is
say
this?
this: a nobody to a somebody.
Can you,
Oh, there you go.
I can fit in this car. Yes, I can.
can you hear it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What am I gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another lift?
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back. Believe me.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you sign down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL it's called.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
You know, I'm really sorry.
What's
He
your
sounds
name?
nice. I mean, he sounds sincere.
He sounds sincere. I mean, it's a
So there's
series of
really no
just-
pictures. She's
No.
just
What?
she's just playing the audio. She has
Yeah.
the camera sort of pointed to the ground.
Yeah.
But if I were to guess, I mean, I did see a picture of the woman, the rapper, whose name I guess I should try to get.
I don't think she's that big. I've seen big people.
Well,
She's
I
not
was going to
big.
say the opposite. I think she is big. If I had to guess,
Wow,
mean,
I was
I'm not-
I was being nice today too.
I know it. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I actually was unable to take my medication this morning for you know why. So this is going to be quite. We better save this one.
Oh, beautiful.
But
well, you're
she, I
downloading it
think,
on several
easily-
servers.
Easily could have been close to 500 pounds.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
So-
I've seen bigger people.
Well, I do have some experience in this venue,
Yeah.
in this matter, and I have had issues myself.
Oh,
Yes.
let's hear it.
On rides, and someone who I didn't know, who was, I don't know how to compare the sizes, but my car is small in the back. I don't know if you've been in my car, but it's small in the back.
Yeah.
And to get in and out,
Sure.
even for me, it's difficult. It's my car. So one time this bigger person was getting out and he couldn't clear the rubber around the edge of the door frame and it all ripped off.
Great.
Not great. When I brought it to the
great as
mechanic,
in, yeah,
he
great.
said, that'll be $200. I said, just
Yeah.
put this back. So I taped it in. You know, I tried to. It's weird how you think it would just pop right back in, but no, it like has to be, I don't know, fucking welded in or something. But
yeah.
so the other part is, I mean, I don't know what kind of car he had, and he, you know, the weight issue. Let's face it, some cars just, you know, depending how many mileage, and he said something about the air in his tires. I mean, that is a consideration.
Yeah.
Because also, when I had too many people in that little car one time, it affected, what the hell are they called? The rotors?
Yes, it is
that-
because that happened to my car. I had a lard in my car one time, and they said, "What was so heavy on this side?" And then it hit me that I said, "Oh my God!" I won't say who it was on here, but
Yeah.
I went, "Never again,"
Yeah. So
because it's a fortune.
the other thing is, you know, people who work in the gig economy, Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, Amazon drivers, they're not employees of the company. They're
Right.
independent business owners. They own their own car.
Right.
They have to pay for all their expenses and gas. They don't, it's not like people think it is. You know, they think, oh, you work for Uber. No, you work for yourself. You never speak to Uber. You never go into an office. I mean, they have regional places, but not everywhere has them. And it's not that kind of business. It's all done on the app. And over the years, I mean, there's been a television series made about it, documentary of how they mistreat the drivers and manipulate the system. So basically, anybody that's working for themselves can say, you know what? No, I can't. Now, what if
That's
this
what
woman...
I thought. That's what I thought.
Service, what's that called? American Disability Act or something. There is a question there that, you know, you're supposed to take people with disabilities or with a dog or whatever. But again, it's your car. So if somebody's making a trip that's going from, let's say, Boston to New Hampshire, which is a 2 or 3 hour drive, you don't know that till you go to pick them up. They don't tell you in advance, the driver.
That's
They
right.
don't tell the driver where you're going until you... So
That's
if
right.
you go pick this person up and they say it's going to be 3 hours and you've already driven all day, you worked an 8-hour shift or a 10-hour shift, you don't want to drive 3 hours up and 3 hours back.
No.
So they can refuse it. And that has happened. You know, people don't like
And
to, because
that
then
does
you're,
happen.
you know, you're not... It does happen because you're not making money when you're driving back. If you have no you only get paid when someone's in the car. That's the thing
Correct.
people don't
Yeah.
realize.
So that's the thing. People think, I'll just hang out on a street corner, let the car run. And
Yeah. Well, also
yeah,
when Uber
no.
first started, because it was new and there weren't many drivers, there was a lot of demand, supply and demand. So drivers
right.
were making a lot of money and could afford things like, remember, they would have drinks in the car like water and
That's
cookies or
right.
candies, you know, because they made enough. Now it's like paycheck to paycheck like everyone else. Yeah. Water.
Wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
need water. You should be
Cookies.
buying me a water. Yeah.
Cookies.
Cookies,
This is why,
candies,
you know,
chips.
she's got the backlash against her about her weight, though. Maybe it's the cookies and
Oh,
one too many Ubers.
she
I
takes
don't
the
know.
Ubers just for the cookies and the candy. Oh
One
my
one
God.
too many Oobs.
So I don't know. I'm sort of on the driver's side.
I am too.
You
A lot
know,
of people are on the drive because think about this too. Like you said, it could be a 2 hour drive. I don't want to do it. And
but if,
also,
yeah,
what if it was? Let's say it wasn't even a heavy set woman. What if this was just somebody that was drunk and they weren't being impolite, but let's say they were just drunk.
yep,
I think the driver also has a right to say, "I refuse your ride."
of course. Again, I mean, I don't know why.
So
Why do people think that? You
you're not
know,
entitled to anything. Number one, you weren't
yeah,
charged. And number two, he did say you can order another car.
yeah,
That's not his job.
right,
Now, he
right.
could have said, give me your phone, I can do it, but he can't touch your phone. That's private
Oh
property. He'd
no,
be breaking a
exactly.
law.
Absolutely, that's a big, big no-no.
I'd say, no, you can do it. You're a big
Yeah.
girl. No pun intended.
Oh, this thing isn't even plugged in. Oh, great. Oh gosh. Oh Jesus.
Oh my
What, it fell out of the
gosh.
wall? Yeah, it fell out of the wall. I love it.
So yeah, it's
Okay, so
it's an
that's a
interesting
pretty big
story.
story.
I guess it's pretty big. Hopefully they don't have to pay her anything, and I'd say that
Oh,
the lawyer needs their head checked, whoever's
my phone
representing
just
her,
crashed.
because get over yourself. Huh?
My phone just crashed. You seeing this?
Oh, what happened?
You ever look at it?
Yeah, I see it.
It's just swirling around, crashed. Apparently that story was too big even for my phone.
Wow. No pun intended.
I really wanted to go like this, like maybe something like
Ah.
oh, beast. Welcome everybody to our new listeners around the world and in
Bloop
your
bloop.
phone and wherever you're watching us from through the airwaves. Welcome. Welcome to a
Welcome.
very funny live.
Funny, wacky,
So what
live.
else have you heard today? It seems like everything
Um,
is just like intense.
you know what?
Every story is
Yeah,
intense.
everything's intense. Did you see that Britney Spears is trying to free Wendy Williams from her conservatorship?
Oh, I heard something about that. What's going on?
Yeah. Well, there's not too much on it. Just that Britney Spears is trying to get something going, possibly something legal right now. She's trying to get a petition that's online, and I guess it's kind of picking up some foot traffic on that. So
I heard that Brittany was going to recommend her lawyer to Wendy Williams.
yeah, but you know what's funny? I thought the same thing. I said, wait a minute. Why do I feel like Wendy is like being held against her will here? But I don't know from what I've seen. But then again, maybe she really does have dementia.
Well, that's the
Or
thing. You see, we're not privy to her medical,
right.
status.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say, you know. And also in entertainment news, Terrifier 4 is in the works. They're going to make another one of those horror films of that crazy clown.
Oh,
You know the Terrifier movies?
I know them, but you know what? I don't know if I've seen them.
No,
I
I've never
know.
seen them either, no.
Oh well.
I'm just letting you know what I've seen online today.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, please.
And then there's a man in Texas. Authorities are going to be investigating him. You've got to see the video. It's wild. The story's wild. He took his 3-month-old baby to wipe the snow off his car, and it's really crazy. This video. Police are reportedly pursuing child endangerment charges. From what I could see, yes, but come on, I mean,
Can you describe it? I don't.
he's
Can you?
literally placing a baby on a car that's covered in snow, and he's pushing the baby around to push the snow off.
Oh,
Like
I think I saw that in my travels. I didn't
I
think
think it's
anything
great
of
for
it.
those of us that have been around children.
Oh
Some of
my
us that
God, are
may
you
have
kidding?
children. Who wouldn't want to do that? I want to do that to some adults I know. I mean,
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, the blizzard of '78. My mother just threw me out the
right.
window, right into the
I'm
snow. It was 8 feet tall.
right. I mean, it's like back in the day.
Oh,
Right here, you know how to walk. Here, they throw you right out into the snowbank. Guess what?
isn't that
You learned how to walk, didn't you? Very quickly. It's just like how we were taught to swim. They would take you and
gosh?
throw you literally into the deep end, and they'd say, "All right, start swimming."
Yeah. Good luck.
Believe me, as you're drowning and dying slowly, you figure out how to swim very quickly. Now,
Let me walk
granted,
around my computer and plug this in. I'm gonna take my earbuds out for un momento, por favor.
sure. Needless to say, that's how it goes. Though you're just thrown right into the deep end. Too funny. Oh my gosh. That's how it goes. Thrown right
We're
out
getting a
there.
lot of
Boom.
donations.
What is it? Wow.
We're getting a lot
It's
of
like the Jimmy
donations.
Fund.
Yeah, exactly. It's a PBS pledge drive. I'm the director of PBS.
Uh, so yeah, so that was another story that I did see. I think it's just a dad having fun with his child, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean it's.
understand how things like this get to a lawyer
Oh,
and then law enforcement. I mean, is it because these people upload videos and then they get caught that way? Because you said
yeah.
this the other day. You said, everything's on camera now, and it's like you can't get away with anything. You say something the wrong way, everyone's all
It's
over
true.
you. It's.
It's true. Everywhere has a camera. Think about it. All the Ring cameras, the doorbell cameras, and all the
Right.
variety, security cameras, webcams, everything, everywhere is being recorded. That's how we should live our lives.
Yeah.
And that's what's making us all neurotic
Yeah.
and crazy and hysterical.
Or it's the 5G.
Oh my God, maybe they were right.
I,
The 5G. Oh, a 5G. Not, oh,
it,
5G.
oh my goodness. And then, and also in more entertainment news, I don't know if you saw this too. I've got all the entertainment news
Oh,
today.
please, yeah.
A sequel to the hit movie Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion.
Oh, that's interesting.
So,
Mira Sorvino and
and Lisa Kudrow,
Lisa
yeah,
Kudrow.
and they're in talks to reprise their roles in the sequel. Isn't that exciting?
That is exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear about the Lay's potato chips recall?
No, let's hear about it. Breaking news.
Lay's life-threatening potato chip recall escalates to the highest risk level by the FDA.
Really?
Well, we got to get the advertisements in. Yep. 6,000 bags of Lay's classic potato chips elevated Class 1, the most severe degree of possible health hazards presented by a recalled product. Check your cabinets, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my
Check the kids'
gosh.
lunch boxes.
Check the lunch boxes, or you'll be brought up on charges if you're in Texas.
That's Lay's classic potato chips.
Right, Lay's. Crispy, crunchy, and tasty. Lay's. Don't get laid. Get laid.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. That'd be a good Super Bowl ad, you know.
And they're saying that part of what is contaminating it is potentially contaminated undeclared milk.
Ew.
What is undeclared milk?
It's something that's not milk, I'm gonna guess. They just call it milk.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see.
That's terrifying.
See if my phone can tell me, because the phone can tell me anything. I follow the phone.
Did it crash your phone?
It's back, although I only
it
have
came back to
20%. Nothing is plugged in, so I mean the one I'm broadcasting from has like 40%, so that's fine. But this other one, and of course I have every battery, but not with me.
Right, and it's the one device that you're not looking at that goes out. Or, I mean, the one device you were looking at and then it goes out. That's how it always goes.
I'm going to say, what is undeclared milk, which is the second.
That's a good question.
The second searched result.
What the heck is it?
It is a product that has allergens and proteins derived from one of the 8 most common food allergies. The presence of undeclared allergens in food indicates that the project labels have failed to list food or proteins delivered from one or more of the 8 most common food allergens. So I think that's why they're concerned about this. Because if it's undeclared milk, that means it's not on the
it's not on the milk list.
Well, if you're allergic to milk. Okay, so Lay's potato chips will not be served for dinner tonight. What else do we have? JFK was being grilled.
Yes, I didn't see any of it, unfortunately.
I only saw a clip or two, and again, very, very tense. Brooke Shields reveals she finally removed her orange eyebrow tattoo, which... Did anybody know she had an orange eyebrow tattoo? Huh.
I did not know that.
Did you ever watch that documentary about Brooke Shields a couple of years ago? It was pretty good.
Think. What was it
'cause
called, though? I remember
it was
something.
called Brooke Shields, the documentary. No, it was something like Baby Beauty or Beauty Baby.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And because, she was a child star.
Yes.
And
do you remember her first film role? I do.
Was it Blue Lagoon?
Nope.
What was it?
It's in the horror industry.
Was it...
I'll tell you the name of the movie. It's called Alice, Sweet Alice.
Oh, I don't know if I know that one.
Yeah, it was a very controversial film because it's creepy, gritty, and gruesome. It's currently on Tubi. Tubi. Brooke Shields makes her debut as an actress in this film. Child star. Very good film. I like it. I mean, don't, get too excited. But it involves, let's just say it involves the Catholic Church.
Oh, well, we know how reliable
1970s
they are.
Catholic Church, and you wait till you see what goes on in this film. You will go, whoa.
Wow.
Wait a minute. I recommend it. If you're tuning in, check that movie out. It's on the Tubi. It should be on Tubi. Or maybe the Prime.
Who would have thought the Catholic Church in the 70s would be so heinous?
I know.
Isn't it funny, all these stories about drag queens reading in the library? I mean, there's protests and marches and flames and screaming.
Oh, I know.
But when you learn, like we did from the Boston Archdiocese, for decades and decades and decades, thousands and thousands of kids and priests in the church, everybody knew it, went on for decades.
Yep.
See you next Sunday.
Yeah, for for prayer.
I'll see you at church.
Yeah,
We're going to protest the drag queens reading to the children, but get the priests some more lube.
Right.
What?
Somebody called Diddy up.
Did he or didn't he? Oh, there's
Diddy.
There's another one. There's a. Joining us now is Beatrice Cosby, the older and much more beautiful sister of Bill Cosby.
Listen to me. This is Doris. I'm a trans.
Oh my God.
Tell me I'm not a trans. I'll break your face.
Wow,
Fox.
reaching.
How can I try to
It's
block
a full
Fox
moon tonight,
from
by
my-
the way, so everyone look out.
Oh God.
It's the 29th.
Lock
Look
the
out.
doors, bolt down the windows.
Yeah, look out.
They're going to be climbing up through these windows. No
I
wonder.
know. That's what I'm saying. You know, I love these Apple iPhone leaks that come out. It's like 18 hours ago. iPhone SE leak reveals Apple's design decision. There's no new design decision. It's the same shitty brick.
What are they talking about?
Tell
Do
me
my
that it's
glasses
like
look
$2.
crooked?
That would be shocking if you came out and said, "Here's a $2 iPhone." I mean, they'd be flying off the shelves.
Well, I know.
That's the only thing that would shock people now. They don't want your crappy Apple Intel.
And really, did you actually? It's funny you say that
What?
because Apple, is like the richest corporation on the planet. They have all this money, and they just bought the building in Boston by Boylston Street by the Prudential.
did?
They bought the damn building like $80 million or something.
Come on.
Yeah, and it was sold like, I don't know, less than 10 years ago for 27 million. They bought it for like 80 million.
That's nothing. That's like $80 for
Oh,
me.
that's nothing to them, but I mean, my God. I didn't even know they didn't own the building. But now they do.
I didn't realize. I think I did see the rumblings of that a while ago that, it was up for sale. And then I'm thinking, wait a minute. I thought they already bought it. Like,
Or didn't they own it?
Yeah,
Because
like, I
wasn't
thought
it
they
built
owned
like
it.
just for them? I mean,
That's what I thought.
It's a Apple designed building,
I was really surprised.
I wanted to learn more about those tunnels that you mentioned with the wildfires.
Listen, that story is gone wild.
Do you know any other parts of it?
No, it's gone completely dead. It's like nothing's going on. It's very interesting. You can't find anything online about it. It's wacky because I know I made a post about it on my feed, and a few people have in the comments said, "Well, gee, keep us on top of this," And it's funny because yesterday I was talking to a guy and he said, no, there are underground tunnels because he came from the West Coast to the East Coast in a truck underground the whole way.
Yeah. Wow.
He said, of course you can stop. You're going to have to stop, but it's like a 3-day journey because his only job is to drive like 12, 20 hours a day or whatever it is,
I mean, I find that really, really amazing. I mean, I don't know.
Oh yeah, he said it's like underground little cities.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Weird, wild stuff. Although, because it's so cold in Canada,
Right.
they have a lot of underground
That's right.
malls and stuff that you can get from one end of the city to the other.
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much.
And
I remember.
but like he said, he's like, but you know what? Who really wants to be down there? If it really everything goes sour, do you really want to be down there stuck? I don't.
Well, I want to learn more about it. I mean, are they secret, or are they?
That's just it because there was a story. Again, it was one of those things I didn't screenshot it. Why does this always happen? You don't screenshot the source. I hate that.
I do. I screenshot just about everything. Oh, hold on. TikTok wants me to verify that I'm a human being.
You look like
do you
a
ever,
robot.
Do you ever get those on the screen?
No.
You have to put the puzzle piece and match it.
They look at me and say nothing that hideous could be a robotic.
Yeah. Well,
So you're good.
oh God. Oh, I still get my bracelet
do
on.
you remember I had to do a facial scan for vagina, the Gina app here, before I could even do any lives.
Oh, for this app?
Yeah.
Oh.
So God knows who has my biometrics. Good luck to you. No one wants
they're
to look
everywhere.
like me.
It's just like that Minority Report movie with Tom Cruise.
I know. Yeah.
You know, it's about pre-crime. Do you remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
And like every eyeball is scanned. Everywhere you go, every camera catches you.
They do
and
everything.
The advertisements are targeted towards you and your searching history.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was years and years ago. And that's where we are. You know, when you're watching like Tubi or Pluto TV or any, the streaming services, those commercials are inserted based on your search history, on your location. You'll get, if you live in Boston and you're traveling to Indiana, well, you're going to get commercials for Indiana, car dealerships, even though you're streaming from your own device. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's just amazing.
And you wait till they eventually people, they start getting stuff to roll across the phones, but, like an advertisement.
Oh, yeah.
I would say that's fine by me having a commercial on my phone as long as it's literally pretty much free for me to have that hardware.
Agreed.
Like, you're really going to have to drop the price out of the $800 zone and the $1,000 zone. You got to bring it down to like maybe $20 or even like $50.
Seriously.
No, really, because
they have convinced us, and they've convinced a generation of people that we pay for advertisements. Do you know what I mean? Over-the-air television.
It's not normal.
It's not normal. Like, you would buy your TV and put up your antenna,
right? And
you would get the channels, and in between the shows would be the commercials that paid for the TV, and our eyes would see the commercial for the soap or whatever it is, and you go to the store and buy the soap, and everybody was happy.
That's right.
But now they're not happy. They said, we're making so much money. Let's convince them to, instead of us advertising and getting the money, which we will do that as well, we will get them to pay us to watch a commercial.
I mean, they're laughing at us. And meanwhile, they've got us all pitted up against each other. Oh, I voted for Trump. I voted for, Harris. Meanwhile, the conglomerates and corporations are all going, beautiful.
Yes.
Yes. This is working out splendidly.
The gays against the streets. I love it. You know what? Call on the drag queens. Somebody get me the trans people. Somebody get me Big Pharma.
We now control you. You are now part of the collective. We will control you.
Yes, master.
Okay, Dave.
Sorry,
Everything's
Dave.
all right, Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
Isn't that funny?
Is this not too hot topic-y enough for people?
I wish I could hear myself. Let me see if I can hear myself.
It sounded good, by the way.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
There's a button here, settings. Okay, hear your own voice, which is weird, but now let's see if I can do voice effect.
Chipmunk. Oh, I can hear it now. I'm just a little
Is that the
chipmunk,
anesthesia?
and I'm doing the chipmunk talk.
I am not a gay robot. C-3PO. No, I'm just British. Send me your coins. You will obey stormtroopers.
Hey, bud, this is all in your head. Magical dream of anesthesia and antidepressants.
And this is just an echo. Just listen to my voice. We're at the beach, and we're having a good time. The sun is coming up. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise. I need some auto-tune. Is that tuning?
What is it?
I can't really hear. It says auto-tune. Am I hitting notes?
Yeah, you are.
Melodic.
It does sound good.
We will not go back. Union
We will
now.
not.
Oh, there's Oprah. I mean, Whoopi. I mean, what?
You will address me by my proper what?
It is 5:04 on the East Coast. We're getting real wavy and groovy.
Whoa.
Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to the party. This is supposed to be electronic.
Boop,
Is it?
Boop, boop. Yeah, it sounds good.
And this is crisp. What does crisp mean?
Crisp.
Crisp. Like a crisp, like a
I
potato
don't know.
chip that's not recalled. Crisp. And this is soft and smooth and
Yeah, it
calming.
sounds soft and smooth.
The
like
world
my
will come to
bum-bum.
an end in 24 minutes.
In 24
Enjoy.
minutes. Thank you.
Vintage. This is vintage. What is vintage?
Oh, yeah, I can hear that. The vintage, it's like the little radio, it sounds like.
Hey, Dapper Dan. Hey, humble man. You both got your style, but you're never fully dressed without a smile. I like the crisp. I don't know what the crisp is.
Yeah.
But I sound very crispy.
You sound crispy.
Do you know that woman? She's on here. She's an older lady from LA. She was on Seinfeld in a couple of shows. Her name is escaping me. Red hair, but she's very funny.
Yes, I know who you're talking
You know who
about.
you mean.
Yeah.
She's on here, and she did a. The young person that got her into doing these, they were talking about Krispy Kreme donuts. So the camera's rolling. They weren't necessarily recording a TikTok, but the camera's rolling, and she says to the young woman, "Did you ever have Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy?" Yeah, yeah, and it went viral. Have you seen that one?
Mm-mm.
Was it crispy?
Krispy Kreme?
Yeah, but it's not.
Oh, what is it then?
Well, I mean, it kind of is. I mean, Krispy Kreme has do they have Krispy Kreme up here?
We used to. I think
Yeah.
a lot of them left. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, they have them down south in Florida. And when you're driving by, there's a big neon sign. When the donuts are hot and fresh right out of the oven and out of the thing,
wow.
you can watch them. And they
Oh.
put the neon sign on, hot donuts. So everybody goes rushing to get it's crazy. This is Florida.
It's like a crazy scene. Like people
And
are
they're
just
covered
running.
with sugar. It's a
Oh,
donut
yeah.
with this
So it's an
creamy.
addiction. See,
It's like, no wonder they're like eating people's faces down there. Can
Right.
you imagine with all that sugar? I think this thing took a lot of weight out of me.
it's amazing. You look amazing. I love the hand still wrapped up. It looks good. I mean, I leave it there, and then if Joe Mama comes in, he'll be all concerned. And then you can tell him a story about, fabricate something. Like, I don't know, you got into a fight with some illegal immigrant or a criminal or somebody trans or a cop. I don't know.
That's so funny. But when you saw me earlier, did you notice anything? I mean, did you?
I was just making sure I had the
spaced
right
out.
I was making sure I had the right person because I was very confused myself walking through the halls of the hospital, and a few people said, "Can I help you back to your room?" And I said, "Oh, that'd be lovely, but I just need to go down here for just one moment." And then I, of course, lost track of who I was supposed to go back and talk to. And
And that nurse didn't even check in.
She
She was
didn't
like,
even
"Oh,
care.
there he is. Go ahead."
she's like, "Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could have been just smiling at anybody that walked out of the door.
How do you know
right?
I wasn't some angelic angel making an appearance for like one moment only?"
I know it. I mean,
She was just
having
like, "Yeah,
visions.
whatever."
I did have a vision.
You did?
Yeah, I saw lights.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's hard
Was
to
it bright?
describe.
It's usually very difficult. We can do a.
It
We
was
can
like a white light.
really.
Yeah, I think I was headed to the other side.
You might have been going to this side for just a quick visit.
I think,
How do you know?
when they first were talking to me, they said it was not going to be like a fully
Yeah, you're not out.
sedation, but
Yeah.
then they said you're going to sleep, and they said even we may talk to you, but we're not talking to you.
Right.
And that's when I thought they said something to me, like I was purring like a cat.
Oh.
Maybe they said, "Shut up." I don't know.
They're probably like, "Can we hurry this along? Get this guy out of here."
Well, because of my sleep apnea, the
Oh my gosh,
snoring, I'm
that's
wondering
right.
if the snoring sounded like a cat purring because I'm sure it's well, I have the big thing to open my mouth.
I know.
I don't know. And
Wait,
did you know I have a particularly big uvula? That's what they
is it
told
pretty
me.
big?
That's what they told me when I got my tonsils
Oh,
out.
oh,
Because I was having throat infections, and they said we're going to
right.
take everything out, but they left
Oh
the
my
uvula
gosh,
in.
that was like me.
They
My
said
mother
we'll get
said
it
no.
next time.
Uh,
Next time. You think I'm
next time.
coming back?
You think I'm coming back? You're
I never
crazy.
went back.
I'm never going back. Today was enough for me.
But you
And
know
I
what it's
wasn't
like
even
to
the
have your
patient.
tonsils out. I was in my late 20s,
No, I don't.
and I work on the radio. I had to be out for like 2 weeks.
Oh
Couldn't
yeah.
speak.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You can't be out for 2 weeks in radio.
And then so the guy says, "You'll do it another time." What other time? I'm
What
in
do you
here.
mean?
I'm in the hospital. I'm under the
John,
anesthesia. What are
other
you
time,
doing?
the radio never sleeps.
My God. Did you say you didn't have your tonsils out?
No, and they wanted to do that, and
Mom said no.
she said, "No, don't.
What?
No."
What was her concern?
I don't know. Probably because I threw a fit saying, "I'm not going under the ninth screw."
Were you
She
a
said, "Don't worry about it."
teenager? Or?
Oh yeah, I was underage. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, because she asked me, and I said, I had them out. She's like, "Were you a baby?" I said, "No, I was in my late 20s."
No, it was
I
a
a
full blown
baby?
ass adult.
I mean,
I
but
just
it
had them out
was
last week, lady.
because when you're older, it's harder to
Yeah,
do
it
that
is.
type of surgery. So, but I mean,
Sure.
there must have been a reason you were having a lot of bronchitis,
That's
throat.
right. Yeah, I was
So,
having the same problems, throat infections,
um,
constantly at the doctor's office.
and why didn't? So your
They'd
mother
be,
just thought it would be too much, and you were
I
too.
don't know why she said no. I don't know
Could you
why.
go ask her? Wake her up.
Right.
Well, because let me think now. I mean,
Go wake
our
her up.
throats and stuff do try to catch the germs so we don't get
That's right.
sick. So I think that might be, but it's such a common thing.
It's very common.
I'll
Very
tell you an
common.
interesting thing though. My therapist said that
I don't want to see you anymore.
that too, but she said a lot of people who are under
Oh.
stress and don't speak their mind or don't speak up for
Oh, that was
themselves.
me.
Me too. That's why I was having a particularly difficult time in Miami at that point. I was
Okay.
having a terrible year with the management and everything,
Oh.
and I was sick every other week. It was inflamed. It was horrible. But I didn't kind of put two and two together, and to me that kind of sounds far-fetched, but stress manifests itself in your body,
Oh, yeah.
which is why it's no good.
No, it's not. That's why I tried to.
As my eye is twitching,
Yeah,
you see this?
I know. No, I didn't see it, but
Look.
Oh, that happens to me. I'd love to see someone that could. You know how they say now they can pinpoint, these specialists can pinpoint where like trapped energy is, like as far as like anxiety and stuff goes.
Yeah.
They can now pinpoint it. Some of these people that study the body and
The brain.
oh yeah, the
Is
brain,
it?
wherever, or it
I
could be
mean,
near
because
the
I'm reading a
eye.
lot about the brain.
Oh
I
yeah.
think I mentioned this to you before about the cortisol. Am I saying that right? That the brain releases when you're under stress,
That's right.
and then your body has a reaction to go
Right.
into this emergency mode that makes you get fat in the stomach. It
Oh
makes your
yeah.
stomach because it thinks
Yeah.
you're gonna be without food because you're in a
That's
panic
right.
mode.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that to be fascinating.
That's why I was always a painfully thin child, though, too, because of the anxiety.
Yeah.
It was so debilitating. See, people don't get it. They don't have to live with it. Because
Yeah. They don't believe
there
it.
is, right, because there is such a thing as, yeah, just get off your ass and get moving. Yes, I agree with you. That's that's very real, that level. But then there's a level that's not really seen. Want to know why? Because those people don't go outside and they don't interact with the world.
Hmm.
And I was one of those people,
Yep.
Well, I probably still am.
Me too.
I'm just saying, You know what I mean?
just
I get when people say, "Oh, it's all in your head." Yes, for
well,
some people it really is,
but
but
that's
for
a
some,
very simplistic explanation. And it's really not even an explanation. It's a very, very shallow way of looking at something.
right?
Because the brain and the brain chemistry and how it controls everything,
Hmm.
mood, thinking, finance, we're in a good mood when you get a good paycheck. We're in a bad mood when you don't get paid. You know what I mean?
Right.
All of the things are regulated, different parts of our brain.
That's right.
Then you want to throw anxiety and ADD, and somebody
Right.
I think is digging a hole through the ceiling, or that's me hitting the wall. Do you hear that?
Yes, I do.
Somebody.
I was thinking it's the
That's
tenants
me.
that rented
Yeah,
the duplex
upstairs.
upstairs.
It's me on this damn table.
Are you serious? No refunds.
Let me see. Yeah.
No, but do you know what I was trying to say? Like there are various levels to this whole thing of like when people say, "Well, I'm depressed." Okay, but I do believe there's various levels of depression.
Oh, there is.
There
There
are some
are.
that are very, very ill.
Yeah.
It's not many.
The ship's coming in. What the hell
Yeah.
is that? Do you hear that?
Yeah,
Oh, I
what's
left the
going
TV
on?
on. I left the
I'm
TV.
just saying, so I can understand why some people poo-poo this whole. I get it,
Because
but you
normal
can't
human
categorize
emotions.
everyone into that.
Right,
Just get
exactly.
up and move. Well,
No,
it's
it's not
well,
that simple for
you tell
everybody.
my body that because I'd like to be get up and moving. You
So
know,
everybody at different times of their life can be depressed. And there are some people where it comes and goes. There are some people that it stays for a couple of years or many years, and some, just handle it differently.
hmm hmm
So I don't know
yeah.
why people. Oh, I'm on the wrong network. That's why.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Somebody has a Wi-Fi network called "You Shall Not Pass." Click.
Click password 1234.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
my
I'm
God! I've
just
got
saying,
two windows wide open, and I've got sweat dripping down my back.
Oh, come on. But,
Oh, look at
like
it.
the level of anxiety, like, like this type, they talk about it being, these are the clinical, like the severe cases of these people with severe anxiety or depression. It can make you really sick.
Oh yes.
Again, at the
Oh
end of the
yes.
day, until it's you really won't really fully be able to grasp it. Like we've said many times, until it's you.
You never know.
You know what I
You
mean?
don't know.
You don't really
And I
know.
hate that to be the way because that's trouble. If we forget,
Well, it's disturbing. Yeah. Well, go
it
ahead.
really goes back to me with history. If we forget our past, we're determined to repeat all the mistakes.
Right.
So
Exactly. Exactly.
I didn't realize I was so bloated. I keep getting a look at myself. It's
Oh, I thought you
unbelievable.
looked good.
I mean, before today.
Now you have past traumas. See, you're traumatized.
Oh, definitely. Oh, I know what I wanted to look at.
What is?
Let me see. Let me see. When you hosted,
Yeah.
where was I looking?
For what?
I don't know. Hold on a second.
Oh, you trying to get rid of all the boxes or something?
Not necessarily, but I was looking at the different ways to
Yeah, it's
configure the
become very
screen.
glitchy now. It's not.
Oh, so I make you big like this.
Well, you could just, or you can make me small, right?
Oh,
But
but how
there's
do
no
I?
way to get me to be just that small one singular box anymore either, I feel like.
Hmm.
I don't know. Unless you can figure it
Oh,
out.
expand both. Expand one spot
Hmm.
first. Oh, expand one spot first. What does that mean?
Well, what's that mean? Yeah.
Well, the low power light just came on.
Uh-oh.
expand.
Yeah.
All right, I expanded you.
Yeah.
It says I'm trying to expand both. And it's grayed out. Won't let me.
Oh, I'm on the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Host. Co-host. Oh.
Hey.
Guest. Interesting. Interesting. Service unavailable.
Yes. And who's tuned in here?
Who's here? Nobody. Absolutely nobody.
Prime time hit. Well, I'm going to put the gay flag up. That'll piss somebody off.
Oh, definitely.
Piss some of these
them
people
in.
off.
You see, they don't come in unless we have the gay flag
It's
or the
so
red
sad.
hat.
You know, it's just so sad. It's like, are you serious? Wow, it's just amazing, no?
It's amazing.
Now you wait. This will trigger someone. Now listen, that's the whole.
This will trigger somebody.
Leave
their
that and
worst
say
nightmare.
and your argument will be you're a trans.
Well, having watched some experts, I am slightly afraid that they may not get our humor.
Oh. No, nobody.
But
no one knows how to joke.
if I was back in my home studio and I had a little more flexibility to put up like a banner, maybe
Right.
come at it in a different way, maybe. But
Yeah.
in this setting, although I mean, this could be real makeup.
You look like a lesbian.
Lebanese rose. Blanche.
Lebanese. It's not Oprah till it's Oprah.
Do, 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 do.
Do-do-do-do.
What's this?
Oh my!
Ooh,
That is terrifying. That's why. Look at the tentacles behind you.
Oh. Well,
That's scary. That's amazing. Look at you.
Now let's see if we get people in here looking like this. Hello.
That's what I'm saying. Do this. Look at the gas.
Oprah, till it's Oprah. That is outrageous.
Oh, this is your filter. I love this. Look at you.
Oh, that's like a female, I think.
I like the other one.
I'm tapping the
Sexy.
screen. Yeah, this one?
Oh, yeah. That'll get all these lavender marriage husbands in here.
Oh,
And
I
tell them
used
how
that
much-
line.
You did?
Where did I post it? I was going to tag you. Where the fuck did I post that?
Listen, it's taking off.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, I was in a live earlier today and it was all married men. And I have to tell you, I am noticing after being on this app now for a month, I'm serious. Like, I think men are seeking some sort of
Relief.
outlet. Well, that and just to talk, just to be able to talk to someone. Because every one of them all said they can't stand their wives or this or that. And then they were gay innuendos. Then they were like little flirty remarks about lick my you know what. And, oh, well, you would know if I were licking it, they'd say. And I said, wow. I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, this is like erotica. And look at these filters. I'm not even looking at look at that flag. No one's going to know what our lives are. They're going to say, what is going on? And there's a concentration camp opening up in Gitmo.
Oh, in Gitmo. Oh, God.
I mean, that's all I can think of was, hey,
yeah, people should go see Cabaret
blast
again.
them up.
Rent the movie, stream it, whatever you got to do. It's all fun and games until somebody
Gets
becomes
gassed.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I'll tell you, my phone is at 18%, just letting you know. So.
Oh, boy.
And I can't apparently get any juice over here, so
Oh.
I don't know what happened. So, but anyway, let's see how long we've gone. You want to take a guess?
Close to 2 hours?
Hour
I'm gonna
20
say
minutes.
an hour and 20 minutes.
Correct. BScoop, how did you get that?
I don't know. I'm psychic, so if anybody wants a free reading.
That is amazing. Look at this flag.
Is that a selfie?
I don't even know what the filter is.
How did that do that? That's amazing. There you go. Just leave that one up.
Leave that up. Oh, they'll be real happy. Oops.
There you go.
Whatever
What
happened
is that
to that?
noise?
Oh, did I make that noise?
What? It was like balloons or something went off or something.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you hear it? It was like
I did.
I don't know what that means.
Did you play something?
No, I went to change the photo and I have no clue.
It could be part of this this flag, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's a hand gesture.
I don't know what it was. It's crazy. It's wacky, wild stuff.
It's wacky, wild stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
I switched to the back camera.
There
So
you
now,
go.
now we'll
Yeah,
just
so I
have
don't know
this.
what that was. Again, I'm paying attention to all these screens on this side. I'm not even paying attention to the screen where it comes through on
I know. Believe
the
me.
TikTok. There's so much going on. You know what I mean?
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
that's amazing. How'd you do that?
Well, this thing, one of the filters is a flag, and I just
Okay.
pressed it. I don't think I've ever seen it before. It's
Oh,
a few
wow.
after the one when I was dressed up with the makeup,
Yeah.
and then it says, "Put your picture here," and I just tapped on one of the pictures.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, big dog. Was it crispy? Oh,
What's
Jesus.
crispy?
Oh my God,
Krispy Kreme.
that's so funny. I don't know where that came from.
I don't
Hi,
either.
bear. Somebody called me a bear.
Oh, nice.
Am I a bear? I guess I am. I'm getting into my bear era.
Do you remember we spoke to someone one time on one of the lives a couple weeks ago? Remember? And I
About
think it was
bears and
like
twinks?
no, I think his name was Bear though, and
Oh, okay.
so if you see someone that it could be that person, maybe they want to come in and say hi again. I don't know.
Well, this guy, Big Dog, sent you, BScoop, a
Oh?
bear.
Oh, a bear?
Yeah, on the screen it says.
What do you mean?
Gummy bear, it looks like.
Oh,
Are you
well,
able to
thank
see
you.
that?
Whatever that. I don't. No, I didn't see anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for
Well,
everything.
thank you so much.
Hearts. Sent me the finger. Oh, a finger heart. Sorry, I didn't read the whole line.
Again, we should probably explain ourselves. We've got how many screens? Like I've got what, 6 screens?
One,
So-
two, I have 4 in front of me today, which is down from 6.
I was
Yeah.
just going to say, so apologies to anybody that's tuning in on one specific platform because it's multiple platforms.
Big Dog says he's not that mean to give me the finger. I know. We're just having a little
Oh,
fun.
I know who Big Dog is. He's great, and he's got a podcast.
Oh,
It's
he wants to come up.
amazing. Well, let him in and let
I'm
him talk
bringing
about his
him up.
podcast. He's really interesting.
Okay, Big Dog.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, how
Excellent.
are you?
Good. I keep trying to send you an invite to come join my live once in a while, BScoop.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, I was live earlier. We're actually talking about an episode idea for the next podcast.
It's so exciting. I listened to the intro in episode 1, and this is Lucky.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
He's off the camera right now. Lucky, this is the person I was telling you about the
Yeah.
podcast, and I was on your live,
Yeah.
and you introduced me to it, and I thought it was great. It was something I felt like that was really needed.
Yeah, the next episode is actually going to air tomorrow.
It's exciting.
So,
Is that live on TikTok?
no. So, it's available currently on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcast.
Okay.
I tried doing a live feed last night on YouTube
Yeah.
to cover episodes 1 and 2, but my feed cut out like 20 minutes in. And so like I gotta try to go back through. I'm gonna try to do it tonight. Cover 2 episodes my plan for YouTube is like do two podcast episodes in one sitting, and then the podcast would just be one episode every like few days or when an idea strikes me.
Yeah.
I see. Is the link in your bio to the podcast?
It should be. It should be actually in my profile, like in one of my feed videos.
Okay.
Like I'm trying. I don't know how to get it. Like how to actually post the link in my bio, because everyone's like, "Oh, get Linktree." So I got Linktree, but it won't let me post a link from Linktree into TikTok.
Oh,
Really?
does it say that it's not allowed or something?
It just doesn't give me an option. So
Lucky.
I'm kind of like,
What's up
I'm
with
trying to
that?
figure out how to do it, but.
I don't know. From when I remember doing it, and I think I just updated it, I just thought there was a field that said, your website or something like that.
Yeah, there is, but they only give you like three options now: Instagram, YouTube, or Lemon.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen that. I know what you're talking about. It's
Before
not.
you could just copy and paste your website and put it in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you could do, though, too? Even if you just put the text in your bio, linktree.com/whatever it is, that at least gives people an idea of how to find it.
Okay.
Even if it's not a clickable link, at least it's there. Yeah. Try that.
Because I use it's called Audio Boom for the podcast. So if you go to Audio Boom and you type in "why is this happening" and you click on there, it can take you to the other streaming sites that also have it.
I see.
Yeah.
So I want to try to get Audio Boom's link.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm typing it in as we
Yeah,
speak.
it's why is this happening? Are you going to your Spotify? Because I listened to is episode 2 already up though?
It's dropping tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So it is a bit of a longer episode. It's about 25 minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
But it's going to talk a little bit about my depression and mental health within men.
Oh, that's so interesting. We were just talking about that a little earlier, and I talked about struggles with depression, anxiety that I've dealt with and he's dealt with. So this will be interesting for me to listen to. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's definitely an emotional. It's going to be an emotional episode. Like this one is so raw and unedited.
Yeah.
Like I have to stop myself a couple of times because I'm starting to tear up. Just talking about it. So
wow.
Yeah, fair warning. You may hear
I may be tearing up,
crying a little bit.
Well, sometimes it's good to get that emotion out,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and it's funny because like thinking about it, because I haven't listened to it yet, even though I recorded it. At the end of the podcast, instead of like giving hope everyone has a great day, I literally just say, well, I think I'm just going to stop recording right here.
I love it. I love it.
So I was
I love it.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is going to be so raw. Like,
yeah.
So let me just ask you, because I'm searching on my other device, and there's a podcast by Chris Hayes called "Why Is This Happening?" Am I getting the name wrong?
No. So it is called that. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it up here because I've been having trouble with trying to get the green screen. I don't know if I can get my green
There's
screen.
a lot of glitches with the apps, I've noticed.
Yeah, it's been glitchy.
Yeah. And unfortunately this app's not in the oh, that's a good idea. Put it on the big screen here.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get a green screen up.
Under the enhance effects.
I'm trying to think too. I know.
Well,
I can't.
Oh wait, here we go. All right.
It is. It's so tricky.
Okay, I'm going to pull it up now so you can see as long as it loads. I'm waiting for it to load. It says it's syncing from iCloud.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that means.
Lucky, were you on Spotify looking, or were you on another
Well,
platform?
I did a Google search first,
Okay.
and yeah, Chris Hayes from MSNBC has the same name apparently, so
Oh,
his is coming up like
no.
on all of these platforms first, apparently.
Yeah, you guys scroll down a little bit. Like it'll. So mine actually has my social media username on there as well as my real name.
Oh, okay. Let me
So
see.
it's gonna be Why Is This Happening? Hosted by Jose, aka Big Dog 609.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I sent it to
Here we
you,
go.
Lucky, if you
Yeah, I
don't
see the
get it.
All right,
picture.
But
so
oh, there's the photo. See, that's great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
so yeah, that's the logo. Actually, just worked on making with someone yesterday. So we actually added the
Awesome.
title onto the picture.
Oh, okay. And BScoop sent me the picture
Yeah,
as
I
well,
just
so
sent you a
that's
photo.
good.
Yeah, it's just before you put it up.
It's funny. Audio Boom, there's another one coming up. It's Happening with Snooky and Joey.
Oh,
Remember Snooky?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, well this is exciting. I'm gonna
You
get it
have to
up
listen.
here.
It's very good.
You know, I remember you telling me about it. I wonder if I did look it up before.
Maybe because
I'm having a
after I left
recollection.
your live, I went and told Lucky about you, and I said, "Oh, if he's on, we'll have to talk to him
Wait,
sometime together."
Mm.
let me try to do this real quick. There's a way I can do this. I gotta figure it out. But I think it's in here. But I might be able to pull up the QR code right here, and then you should be able to scan it.
Oh, that would be direct.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll just let you know my phone is at 7% and I'm unable to plug it in at the moment.
So when the live dies out, that's it, huh? I know. Well, it's not your normal setup. You're not in your studio tonight,
No,
so
unfortunately. Oh, 6%. It's going
uh-oh.
quick.
It's going down quickly. Well, I'm glad that you got to come in, though. I'm glad that you were
Yeah,
able
I
to
mean
come in, though, too.
you were showing me episode
Yeah, I'm
shows.
good, people.
That's so funny. I know. I don't get
Okay, I got it.
alert. What is
I
it?
got it. I found it.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Big Dog, I didn't see your alerts, or if I get them, it's too late. Because you know what happens? I'll go into other people's lives and I'll sit there with them.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, there it is.
I hit the trailer.
Oh,
Very good. I just followed it. I will be listening to that. That's so good to meet you on here. Hopefully we can talk again. I'm sorry it's ending prematurely because of technology.
No,
I
but
know.
I think I follow you. So
Yeah,
if you
I followed
just
you
send,
back. Yeah.
yeah, like as long as I see that you're on, like I'll jump on and join you guys anytime.
Oh,
Oh,
excellent.
that'll
I'd
be
like that.
great. Yeah. Because we want to always hear about it.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm always fit. Like I don't want to call it fishing, but
Hmm.
I like to try to talk with people and like get feedback on what should the next topic be.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Like so it's like as real as possible. Like, hey, I did talk to people, and once I've gotten, once we've talked a little bit, figured out an episode topic, I try to go on the next day and start recording.
Mm.
Yeah.
That way it's
Well,
still
it's
fresh
fresh.
in my
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
Excellent.
So
All right.
it's the fans that give me the encouragement.
I love that.
Oh, totally.
I love that. Well, I'm at 4%.
Uh-oh.
Counting down.
You're almost on the way out.
I know it. But okay, great. I'm going to listen, and I'll bring you up next time or whatever. Sounds good to me.
All right,
totally.
yeah.
All right,
Thanks,
I
Big
think
Dog.
I'm going to
Alrighty.
call it there, BScoop and
Okey
Big
dokey.
Dog, and thank you everybody and anybody. And we'll probably post this on YouTube for
yeah.
the 2
You'll
people in my
upload it.
family that want to hear it.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
it
Big
just
Dog.
grows.
Yes. Good to see you, Big Dog.
All
And
right.
BScoop, I'll text you later.
Okay, great.
All right, take
Bye,
care.
everybody.
Bye. Bye.